The Emperor and the Nightingale. Inspired by Hans Christian Andersen's The Nightingale, retold and illustrated by Meilo. This story takes place in China, soon after the emperor's new palace was completed. Travelers came from far and wide to marvel at the palace. They praised its beauty and wrote books about it. When the emperor read the books, he found this sentence: "The palace is full of wonderful things, but the song of the nightingale is the best of all." The emperor had not realized there was such a bird in his palace. He called for his prime minister. "The nightingale must sing for me," the emperor said. The prime minister sent soldiers to search everywhere for the nightingale, but they could not find her. Not until the prime minister met a little kitchen maid did he solve the puzzle. "The nightingale sings for me every evening," the kitchen maid said. She led the courtiers into the forest and pointed to a tiny gray bird. The bird was not pretty, but her singing was the most beautiful they had ever heard. That evening, the little nightingale sang for the emperor. When he heard her song of piercing beauty, tears ran down the emperor's cheeks. The nightingale was awarded a golden cage and 12 footmen to wait upon her. She was permitted to fly outside the palace twice daily. One day, a new toy arrived for the emperor. It was a mechanical nightingale. It sang the same songs as the real bird, very beautifully, and it was prettier too. Sometimes the two birds sang together, but it was never a success. The real nightingale sang as the mood took her, while the mechanical one could only sing the notes it had been made to sing. One afternoon, when the cage had been left open, the real bird flew away without anyone noticing. The emperor did not mind. He listened to the mechanical bird instead. Then, one day, the mechanical nightingale refused to sing. The royal clockmaker examined it. "The bird is wearing out," he said. "From now on, it must sing only on special occasions." As the years went by, the mechanical bird sang less and less until it could not sing at all. By now, the emperor himself was old and worn. He had become very ill. The emperor begged the mechanical bird to sing to soothe his pain, but to no avail. Suddenly, he heard a beautiful voice outside the window. It was the real nightingale. She sang of the fierce joy of living and of the beauty that the world conceals under a drab coat. The emperor's pain began to ease. "How can I repay you?" asked the emperor. "You have rewarded me already with the tears that you shed the first time you heard me sing," said the nightingale. She sang again and then said, "I was not made to sit on golden perches. Sleep now. When you wake, I will come and sing to you of the things that happen in your kingdom. But let it be our secret, for the singing bird flies far and sees things that are hidden from an emperor's eyes." The emperor thanked the nightingale and sank into a deep, peaceful sleep. And that was the beginning of the secret friendship between the great emperor and the little nightingale.